Now you're looking for a job. You found a job that you like and you're ready to apply for that job. This video will explain. Oh, long time ago, we used paper job applications. But now we don't use paper. We apply online. You can either go through the company's website or use a job board, which is online. For example, Indeed.com or Facebook job page, LinkedIn. Those are other ways you can apply for a job. When you apply online, you must have good internet connection. You can use your cell phone or iPad, but I always recommend a laptop or computer because many of times there are tests, which are assessments. You need more time. And that's the reason I don't recommend a cell phone. So it's better to use a computer or a laptop. See the company websites? If you know the company's name, you can apply on their website. A job board. There are different kinds of job boards online. You can go and search for the job and apply there. When you begin applying for jobs, it's very important you make a fact sheet. This will help you when you're filling out your job applications. It will help you do them correctly. A fact sheet will have all your work history, the addresses, your school address, your references, phone numbers, and emails. We'll have everything all on one page. So when you apply for a job, you don't have to sit there and figure out where was the last place I worked. Was that for 1 month or 2 months? And you're more likely to make a mistake. Make sure you have your fact sheet, everything down. It makes everything easy. And then when you apply, you could double check and make sure everything is correct. It will, if you don't remember your job address, you can Google it. It doesn't matter if the business was shut down. It will still be there online. You just need to dig deep and do a little research, and you'll find it. When you fill out your job application, it's so important to fill out the job application completely. Do not leave any blanks. If you leave blanks, the system will pull it as a red flag, and your application will not be processed. So make sure you fill out the application completely. If you need help, please ask your job coach or any other professional that can help you. Read carefully and follow the directions. And be honest in all your answers. Do not lie. Again, use your fact sheet. It will help you a lot. You know, when you're handing in your application, that's your first chance in showing the company that you could do it correctly. Here's an example of a job application. That was from long ago, a paper application. Remember, now everything's online. When you apply, start with your name, but make sure it's exactly how it is on your Social Security card. It should match. Your Social Security card and the name on your application should match. When you decide on what date you're going to start, if you're not sure, a simple answer is ASAP, as soon as possible. Also, if you're currently working, you could tell them, I'm working right now, so I'm going to need to give a 2 weeks notice. And that shows them that you're responsible, that you're not just going to quit with no notice. You need to let your current employer know and give 2 weeks notice that you'll be leaving. Oh, remember to put down your name and your Social Security information. Desired salary. If you're not sure what to put down, you could put down open. Or if you notice online, it says $12 an hour, you could put $12 an hour. Don't put anything less or more. You could put the exact amount they are offering the job out. Make sure you put down the name of the position you applied for. Do not put down any. Are you a U.S. citizen? You could put yes. If you're not, you're going to need to show them your immigration card. Another question, have you worked for this company before? If you haven't, you could say no. If you have a long time ago, then put down yes. Have you been in prison or arrested? That question is sticky and it's personal. It's best to be honest. Or put down, if you have experience, put down, we can discuss later. You do want to explain what happened. It's your right. Now, for education. If you use a fact sheet, you'll have all the information, the address and everything right there, and it makes it easy. References. What do we need references for? Those are people who are going to speak to the company about you. There are different kind of references. There are employment references, which might be a coworker or your former supervisor. They could talk about you positively to the company. Professional references, like people who don't work with you, maybe somewhere where you volunteered or in the community. You can use them. Academic references are teachers, counselors who are going to talk positive about you. Personal references are not our parents. It's not our brothers or sisters. Personal references who might be your neighbor right near you where you live, or somebody at church, or if you're involved in sports, somebody on the team. You can use the coach. There are different types of personal references. But I recommend before you put down their name, you ask permission if you could use them, their name and address and email address and phone number, and if you could use them for a reference because you're looking for a job. Some people will be willing and others may not be willing. So it's important you ask beforehand. Okay. References. That's the information there. If you need help, please contact your job coach, your VR counselor, your Pre-ETS specialist, or professional friend and family. Don't do it alone. Always ask for help. Happy job hunting.